Alright guys, so in Dragon Ball Super Manga chapter 52, there was some interesting things that happened. And guys, in this video, I'll give you guys a quick recap of what happened in this manga chapter that was really interesting to me. And I'm pretty sure it'll be interesting to you guys as well. Anyways guys, let's get started. So to start off with, Vegeta arrives on planet Yadrid. And guys, the Yadridians actually know who Vegeta is, because Goku told them about Vegeta. And then guys, the elder Yadridian says, I think I understand. You're hoping to beat that Moro fellow. And then guys, Vegeta says, yes, so do you have a technique that can make that happen? And then once again, the elder Yadridian says, there has been a misunderstanding, I'm afraid. We are not blessed with some great wealth of techniques. And then guys, right now Vegeta is immensely shocked. And then the elder Yadridian, he says, we devote our studies to only one single thing. It's from that our abilities are born. And then guys, Vegeta once again says, and what is that one thing? At last the elder Yadridian says, spirit control. And right now Vegeta is heavily confused and he says, what does that mean? And then the other Yadridian, he says, we call it spirit. Goku called it chi. You know about it? And then Vegeta says, oh yes, I know about chi. And then guys, once again, the Yadridian says, study the spirit function and the path will open to you as well. And then Vegeta says, very well, teach me the so-called spirit control. So guys, all this time we thought that the Yadridians knew a lot of techniques, but that is not the case. What they know is one thing, and that is spirit control. And in other words, that is chi control. And that basically means energy, the control of energy. And by having spirit control, they could do things such as instant transmission and also making copies of themselves and many more other things as well. And then guys, up next we have Meru's force arriving on Earth. And at that time, Piccolo was at Kami's lookout, and him and Dende were able to sense that there was something happening on planet Namek. A great disturbance, the loss of life as well. And then after that, Piccolo could see that Meru's forces are coming to Earth, and they're in this small spaceship. But guys, Piccolo has no idea what Meru is capable of, and he does not know that these are Meru's people. And guys, Piccolo easily takes care of them, and after that, he ties them up. But then guys, they trick Piccolo and then they say they're just some random aliens from space and they stumble upon Earth. But then Piccolo lets them go. And as they're getting away, Jaco informs everyone that Meru's forces are heading to Earth. Then they realize what just happened. Piccolo is fighting Meru's forces right now, but they're getting away. But then suddenly Dende says, don't let them get away, Piccolo. And then guys, Piccolo realizes what just happened. After that, Piccolo shoots them down. But as soon as they touch on the ground, crashed, they say, it's too late. We just told everything to the main forces. It's only a matter of time before the convicts pay this rock a visit. And a nice planet like this, Meru will gulp it down before you even know what hit you. And after that, we see Meru on planet Namek, and next to him is one of his men, and he says, incoming message from the Macaroni gang. They said help us, then got cut off. And then he says, what do we do, Lord Meru? And then Meru says, if they have been killed, the planet they found must be host to some strong beings indeed. And then Meru's man says, I guess so. Then Meru once again says, it's worth verifying. And then with a very sinister smile, Meru says, send a stronger force to that planet. If it proves to be a quality planet, I'll devour it myself. And then guys, at last, as Goku and Meerus are training, Goku says, darn it, it's not working. I gotta empty my heart and my mind for Ultra Instinct to work. But when I'm fighting, my emotions are all over the place. I'm just not getting it. And then guys, Meerus slightly smiles and he says, no, it's not quite that simple. And then Meerus also says to Goku that rage, grief, joy, those strong emotions can translate to impressive power, just like your Super Saiyan transformation. And then Goku says, yeah, that one is triggered by rage. And then Meerus once again says, but the technique you're after is the opposite. It will activate when you achieve self-control in the face of jarring shock to your emotions, such as Ultra Instinct. And guys, right now Goku figures out that all this time Meerus knew what Ultra Instinct was, and he knows how to awaken it as well. And then Meerus takes Goku to a hyperbolic time chamber like dimension, and Goku knows what exactly this is, the chamber of spirit and time. And then Meerus says every day that passes in the outside world gives us 3 days in here. While having more time than the outside world is better, the fact is that this space is sealed off from the outside world is just as important. And guys, right now Goku is heavily confused because he has no idea what Meerus is talking about. And then guys, Meerus says, because I can unleash my full power without anyone finding out. And then Goku gets very happy, and then he says, oh yeah? So no holding back in here. And then Meerus says, I'll give you all I have. Are you prepared? Then guys, Goku with a serious face, he says, I was born ready. And the chapter ends right here, guys. But one thing I want to say about this chapter is, there was a mention of Gohan from Jaco. When Jaco was on his way to Earth to get some fighters for the Galactic Patrol, because Goku and Vegeta are off to training on Yadrid and also with Meerus as well, he needed some fighters for the Galactic Patrol, and the first person that came to his mind was Piccolo. Up next, Jaco says maybe also Son Goku's son or those Baldies. And guys, here Jaco is clearly talking about Gohan joining the Galactic Patrol to take on Moro. See guys, right now there is a high chance that we could see Gohan and Piccolo versus Moro, because guys, Moro has already sent some of his forces to Earth and they were defeated by Piccolo. And right now Moro is suspicious that there might be some strong beings on Earth, and that is why right now Moro is sending some of his stronger forces to Earth to verify what is happening, to see if there is such strong beings on Earth. And there is, guys. Earth is full of life energy that Moro wants. So as soon as his new forces arrive, Gohan and Piccolo will easily be able to take them down. And that could only mean one thing for Moro. At that point, Moro will know that there are some strong fighters on Earth, and that means life energy. And then Moro will go to Earth and he will face Gohan and Piccolo. Anyways, you guys, that is about it. That's all I have for you guys today. Do let me know what you guys think about this. Comment section down below. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. And if you guys are not subscribed just yet, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and have a blessed day, my friends.